And just like that, we're halfway there. Welcome to Goddard Rocket Football on La Pantera 106.1 FM and online at ksvptv.com.
Under center, little tight trips bunch to the right, single back with Ariano. Castillo split. What yes! Little wing counter touchdown.
Yes, Coach, that is
throw those hands up, roll blue.
Is that Porras?
Jose Porras, the wing counter, flawless, fakes the toss.
Hey, Coach, that
wing comes under, kick out the end, touchdown.
Tonight, your Goddard Rockets are back on the road, taking on the Wildcats of Lovington. Wow. Goddard Rocket Football on La Pantera 106.1 FM and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Trans Aero Medevac, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Farmers Country Market, Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, National Furniture Liquidators, Richland Dodge and Richland GM, Plateau Wireless, Roswell Honda, Wakefield Oil Company, and Tate Branch of Roswell. Now, a word from our sponsors.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
And I'm John.
We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
Support career and technical education programs for Chavez County. Support the ENMU Roswell Mill Levy. Supporting this mill levy would increase funding for career and technical education programs to prepare students for in-demand jobs in our area, strengthening the local economy and meeting community needs for healthcare professions and skilled laborers. Dual credit students from local high schools will benefit from expanded program options. Increase career and technical education in Chavez County. Support the ENMU Roswell Mill Levy on November 4th. Early voting begins October 7th. Paid for by the ENMU Roswell Foundation.
Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest management solutions for homes and businesses. Bob Reed can handle every aspect of pest control, from general insects to trees, shrubs, yard treatment, and commercial weed control. And they're the only Centricon termite colony elimination system authorized operator in Southeast New Mexico. No job is too big or too small. Bob Reed Pest Control, Southeast New Mexico's pest management professionals. Find them online at bobreedpestcontrol.com or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
In a medical emergency, every second counts. Artesia General Hospital's emergency department is open 24/7, staffed with highly trained professionals ready to provide life-saving care when you need it most. Don't wait. When minutes matter, trust Artesia General Hospital. Quality emergency care close to home. Learn more at artesiageneral.com.
All right, welcome. Here we go. Another edition of our Goddard Rocket Football Coaches Show brought to you by Dion's. I'm Coach Deck, joined by Coach Bolaños. Coach, we'll just jump right into it. Long road trip last week down in Santa Teresa. Big district win there to open up the district season. A little bit delayed, had a couple lightning delays down there. Talk about the process with that and the difficulties of, we're just about to kick off and then here comes the lightning.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people sometimes factor in how difficult a long trip like that can be, especially when working with teenage boys. So, the trip there towards the trip, the boys we took a wrong turn and that added about an extra 20 minutes, it seemed like, and so the boys started getting a little antsy on that wrong turn, and so had to turn around and kind of give them the death stare, and they settled down a little bit. But we got to the locker room and pulled the boys in there, and kind of had to regroup, and so we hit that lightning delay. That's a long wait for those boys. I mean, they're excited, they're ready to take the field. So we get out there and warm up a little bit, and we kind of had to re-warm up again and do a few hitting drills because the boys got cold, when we first warmed up. But I felt like they handled it pretty good. Santa T's, they're struggling a little bit, but the boys did a pretty good job, man, of coming out and playing, football that like they practiced it this week. So.
Yeah, and Coach, like you said, the weather delay, come out of the locker room, and you have to be pretty well pleased, right? Offense, defense, special teams really, really got after, and like you said, Sanity kind of struggling a little bit, but boys took care of business.
Yeah, the one thing we always stress to the boys is, man, if you're going to win football games, you got to be physical. And so the kids get out there, and I thought they did exactly that. Sanity having a rough season this year, and felt pretty good about what we were doing scheme-wise. But the one thing that the kids did do is, man, they showed up, and I thought they played pretty physical football. So I was really proud of them on that.
So another road trip this week, moving on to Lovington. Coach, obviously, Lovington, a huge opponent for Goddard just over the years. I mean, back to the 80s, and that's who we beat for the 1989 state championship game. So a lot of history with Goddard and Lovington. Talk about making that road trip down to play a really good Lovington team.
Yeah, so those that been following football for a long time, exactly right. Lovington's just kind of always been there, man, just playing good football games against Goddard. So, and nothing changed this year. Last year they were a really good football team. They lost a lot of kids last year, and you get a good football program in there, and they just reload. And I think Coach Bailey does a fantastic job with those guys and his football coaches. So we know they're going to be a well-coached football team, but they are, man. I mean, those guys, their record's 1-3, but the way they play football, man, you would think, they're 4-0. So really good football team. They got some really good size. They have a few kids that are playing both ways, but still, I think they do a really good job. They gave Roswell, a lot of fits. They have a 2-quarterback system. But number 14, was a kid that played most against Roswell, and he did a phenomenal job of just extending plays and getting out of the pocket, and just making things happen for that football team. But he definitely did a great job for those guys. But when you look at them, they got great skill position kids, and again, they're big up front. So they're really well coached, man. So this is a really good football team. I mean, we really are. We're really excited to kind of see where we're at. It's Roswell just playing them, having a common opponent right there. I mean, we figured out pretty quick this week where we're going to be.
We talked a little bit about it. Still kind of a spread-oriented team, but a little more balanced maybe than years past. Kind of equal on that run-pass balance.
Yeah. So coming out of doubles, just 2x2. And but they do a lot out of it. They got a couple formations where they have a tight end and they have an H back that's pretty much just a hybrid tight end, and they do some things with him too. So they'll do a couple things, try to get you with some misdirection. They got some RPO stuff, and so I think they're just well coached all around. The perimeter game's good offensively. They established a run game pretty good too. So they got a big kid that's I can't remember if he's committed to Fresno or not, but he's got some D1 offers. And defensively, they're too high, but you see them in a split look quite a bit. So just pretty aggressive up front too. So a lot of speed. Typical Lovington team.
And then what are we looking for Goddard on offense making this road trip to Lovington?
So we get Isaiah Montoya back. He's obviously a big piece to us offensively. So he'll be back, and we have a couple other kids that'll be back. So it'll be the same for us. The one thing I really wanted for us this year offensively is just to have an identity, and we run what we run, and we have our formations, and and we do what we do. So it's nothing's really going to change, from us. I mean, we're just going to figure out how to block it maybe a little bit differently, but everything's the same. So you won't see a whole bunch of change with us offensively. I mean, we'll still do what we do. There's a couple things we throw some wrinkles in and stuff, but overall it's the same, man. We're still going to try to get the ball to our playmakers, and we still got to win, the line of scrimmage up front. So the message has been strong to the O-line this week.
So big time matchup going at Lovington on their blue field down there. I didn't know that was legal, but it is. So Lovington, big time matchup. Goddard Rocket football, 7 o'clock Friday night. Coach, obviously the football season, it's a huge grind. You have the game Friday, of course, that everybody knows.
Right.
There's a lot of film breakdown, getting ready for the next opponent, Saturday, Sunday, practiced all during the week to get ready. Coach, I know you're big on family. That's a message to the boys and to the team. Talk about how family is important to you and what you get going with your family out around the house when you're away from football.
Yeah, so it's my family's done a great job, and my wife, Emily Bolaños, I mean, she's been phenomenal. She's the backbone to our family, and she holds the family down while I'm gone. There's a lot of hours put in here, and I don't think people understand that. And that's not just Goddard. That's most successful programs. You put in a lot of time, and it's kind of funny because not long ago there was a parent who said, "Oh, you guys work on the weekends?" And so yeah, I mean, we just don't show up Monday and put stuff together. So with that, spending so much time here on the weekends, anytime I get free time, I'm hanging out with my family, and that's something that I feel like I'm so thankful that the Lord's blessed me to have four beautiful kids and a loving wife. And every time you see us, I mean, we're pretty much together, for those people that see us out there, and we're at family functions and sporting functions, and that's what we do. So, that part's fun, but they've embraced, my job very well. I bring my family to the field house a lot because I want the football boys, unfortunately, and I know it's in every program, but you get a lot of kids that don't have dads, and these kids, anytime they get an opportunity to see us be fathers and to love them and to love our kids, and I think that's always going to be a big plus for them. So I want our football boys to always see me be a dad, and when my kids get there, no matter what age it is, I'm going to give them a hug and a kiss. And so, my oldest son, Josiah, he's a 6th grader now. So every morning, we get up and I walk him to the bus stop, and he's like, "Dad, you don't have to walk me to the bus stop." I said, "I know I don't." I said, "But this is for me, not for you." Yeah. And so he kind of chuckles, and so I put my hand out there. I said, "Hold my hand." He goes, "Dad, I'm not going to hold your hand." I said, "Dude, I'll give you a kiss right now in front of everybody." And so, he gets a big chuckle out of it. But I'm never going to stop, being a dad, man. So it's one of my biggest blessings ever. So I'm just thankful and stuff like that. So, and the other part too is I got to give my wife some recognition on this one. I've been coaching ball for a long time, and whenever I ran the defense over Roswell High School, my wife wanted to start a tradition where she made cookies, for the boys. And so if you played defense at Roswell High School back in the day, and our boys currently right now, every Wednesday, my wife goes to the store and she buys everything, and she makes homemade cookies for the kids, and those kids get cookies and film every Thursday, and that's been something. And if you ask my wife, that's why we were successful at Roswell. That's why we're having success now, is because of those cookies, So she's just happy that she could do something for the boys and be a part of it. But that's a family deal right there, man, that we do, because that's a lot of people in the house, making some cookies and just investing into our boys. So I'm really grateful for my family.
Well, and I can tell everyone watching this too, I have had these cookies myself.
Yeah, I did.
And they are elite cookies. I'm telling you right now, the chocolate chip and the sugar, both good.
Yeah.
And then so for these family functions, Coach, I understand you're a master griller as well. You got the skillet and the grill going on out there. What do you like to throw on the skillet out there?
I think I do a pretty good job of it, but if you ask my brother Ruben, he thinks I'm awful, man. Every time we're out there, as a matter of fact, that was probably one of our big fights one time, is he was out there and he's corrected me, and, "Hey, you need to do this." I said, "Ruben, just leave me alone." And next thing you know, we get into a little argument there, but that one got settled pretty quick, by our wives. But whatever it is, especially breakfast, I like to get on the Blackstone outside and make breakfast for my family. So coffee and you name it, I'll make it, man. So I'm a morning person. But I definitely like to cook for my family when I get an opportunity.
So there you have it, barbecue at Coach's house. There's going to be everyone showing up, Coach.
Cookies for sure.
Hey, so big game at Lovington this week. Goddard Rocket football Friday night. Tune in. If you can't make the trip, tune in, ksvptv.com. 106.1 La Pantera. Again, Dion's our host for this. Go Goddard, roll blue.
Go Rockets.
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildy in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion. Visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or pickup. That's Dion's.com.
September super savings at National Furniture Liquidators. Super savings throughout the store, plus great financing options regardless of your credit. Big savings like an Ashley sofa, $298, 5-piece bedroom, $597, a queen-size mattress, $198, a TV stand with fireplace, just $397, or a 5-piece pub set, $297, and more. National Furniture Liquidators. When it comes to value, quality, and selection,
nobody beats Shorty.
Temperatures are falling, and Fulkerson wants to get you ready for the seasons ahead with the Right Fit membership program. For as little as $15 a month or $199 a year, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready with biannual HVAC maintenance as well as reduced dispatch fees, even in the middle of the night, plus a 15% discount on parts as well as preferred scheduling. Be ready for the seasons ahead. Become a Right Fit member with Fulkerson today. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Roswell and surrounding areas.
Are you ready to succeed? ENMUR's dedicated facilities and faculties provide an exceptional learning experience, from academic programs to behavioral sciences, business, health education, or technical education. ENMU Roswell offers a wide variety of certifications and degree programs designed to take your education and experience to the next level. Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, worth the journey. Roswell's hometown university.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Welcome back to the Goddard Rocket pregame show. Now time for your player spotlight.
My name is Angel Mesa, I'm a junior, position outside backer. I want to shout out my mom and dad. Love y'all. Favorite subject is history. And favorite thing about being a Rocket, the brothers. Love y'all.
My name is Ryan W. Romero. I'm a junior. I'm a outside linebacker. Parents, mom, number 1. Favorite subject, sports med. Hey, shout out Coach Gillette. Favorite thing about being a Rocket is locking up the offense.
My name is Kenyon Reese. I'm a sophomore. I play wide receiver. My parents, Sarah Owens and Marvin Reese, my biggest supporters. My favorite subject in school is sports medicine. Shout out Coach Gillette. And my favorite thing about being a Rocket is being the underdogs and proving a point.
My name is Jesus Ortiz. I'm a junior. I play safety and corner. Shout out my mom, shout out my dad. My favorite subject is wildlife biology. And my favorite thing about being a Rocket is the brotherhood.
My name is Saber Benavides. I'm a senior. I play H-back. My parents are Ashley Benavides and Lucas Benavides. My favorite subject is economics, and my favorite thing about being a Rocket is not being a Coyote.
My name is Josiah Thompson. I'm a junior. My position's outside linebacker and H-back. I want to shout out my mom and my dad. And my favorite subject's history. My favorite thing about being a Rocket is the legacy behind the name.
That's your Gotta Rocket Player Spotlight. Pre-game show continues right after this.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection.
Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, good luck out there. I appreciate you. Good job. Good job. You got right on the button. Just tell you.
Welcome, football fans. This is Coach Villarreal on Goddard Rocket Football this evening, sitting in for Coach Deck and Coach Roybal. We are awaiting the national anthem by the Lovington High School Band. And there's going to be a moment of silence.
Our students in this evening's events with safety and sportsmanship is a violation of federal case law. We do honor our country's laws and will abide by them always. However, at this time, we will observe a time of silence. If you feel inspired to honor and thank God and ask Him in the name of Jesus to bless this evening's activities as well as our country, please feel free to do so as we observe a moment of silence. Thank you. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we will be having Wildcat Football Cancer Awareness with two very special guests. So at the conclusion of tonight's game, if you could remain in the stands, please.
We're having a few public service announcements by the Lovington hometown PA announcer. Tonight's football game will be on the blue turf of Brian Urlacher Field here in Lovington, New Mexico. Overcast evening. Here as we're awaiting the arrival of the teams, the Rockets off to a 3-1 start under Coach Art Bolaños. And the Lovington Wildcats are off to a 1-3 start under their head coach, Joshua Bailey. Lovington, a perennial 3A powerhouse, 19 state titles to their name. The Rockets are looking to rebound and rebuild under Coach Art Bolaños. It's off to a positive start on the season, and the Rockets look to capitalize on that and continue their hot start to this season. While we await the national anthem by the Lovington Wildcats, the Wildcats are about to take the field. The Wildcats will be wearing their white helmets and their all royal blue uniforms. Royal blue tops, white numbers, royal blue pants with a white stripe, and the Wildcat decal on the side of the helmets. The Rockets will be wearing all white this evening with the powder or Columbia blue numbers and the royal blue helmet, or the navy blue helmets, excuse me. Going to be a blue evening here. My first trip here to the blue turf of Lovington, reminiscent of the Boise State turf up in Boise, Idaho. I don't think we stand a chance of ducks landing on it like they do up in Boise, Idaho. While we have this moment, we want to thank Richland Motors for the transportation to allow KSVP to travel up here and broadcast this game. And the Lovington Wildcats are now coming onto the field. Lovington, I believe, coming off a close game to the Roswell Coyotes last weekend. And the Rockets coming off a mercy rule victory over the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors. Lovington played the Coyotes very tough. So I am going to go out on a limb and say that the 1-3 record is maybe not a good indicator of how good this Wildcat team could possibly be. Hope to be highlighting the stars of both teams. The offensive leader for the Wildcats was one of the captains for this evening, Elijah Rivero. Plays wide receiver, and he's a cornerback. The quarterback for the Wildcats will be Justin Allen. Leading running back for the Wildcats is number 14, Jaden Gutierrez. Their defensive leaders are a linebacker and a free safety Chase Terrell, and linebacker Joaquin Vasquez. Another defensive leader will also be Kyler Reeves. Where's number 7? The Rockets are walking across the track, ready to take their position on the east end of the field. The Lovington Wildcats won the opening toss and chose to defer. They will be defending the south end. Therefore, the Rockets will be receiving in the north end. They will be moving from left to right on your radio dial. The Rockets are about ready to take the game, and we've got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to kick off. Once again, this broadcast is being brought to you on KSVPTV.com and 106.1 La Pantera. And here comes the Rockets being led out by the Rocket cheerleaders. Decent crowd over on the visiting side from the Rocket faithful. Leonard Velasquez's reffing crew is out in the middle, ready to officiate this ball game. Players are lining up along the sideline, getting ready for the national anthem, and I will pause while that national anthem is being played.
For the playing of our national anthem by the Lovington High School Big Blue Band.
Great job there by the Lovington High School Band on the national anthem. Lots of pink in the stands tonight. It is a cancer awareness night here in Lovington, New Mexico. The Wildcats football players donning pink socks, cheerleaders with pink bows in their hairs and pink pom-poms, and lots of pink t-shirts out in the stands. Wonderful cause. They're raising money. After tonight's ball game, there will be 2 local recipients of some benefits from the monies raised this evening by the visiting fans as well as the Wildcat fans. We are awaiting the football teams to take the field. Lovington will be kicking from the south end. The Rockets will be taking the field. We are showing 12 minutes on the clock, and we are just waiting for the officials to blow their whistles to bring the teams out. And here comes the Rocket receiving team. The Rockets have deep Jordan Chavis, number 32, or that's number 2, along with number 32, Sabrin Benavides, and the deep back is number 81, Jose Porras. Anticipate calling the Porras name quite a bit this evening. No, he's kind of Coach Bolaños' Swiss Army knife. Does a lot of different things with them. Kicking off for the Lovington Wildcats is number 10, Caleb Aranda. Here he approaches. Deep kick. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rockets will start 1st and 10 at their 20. Once again, traveling north to south. On this, as I view the Rockets, I will give you their offense. I know in the middle of that group will be big number 78, Lorenzo Lente. He is the center for Coach Bolaños' offense. Rockets approach the line here. They are in the pistol. Castillo and Porras. Castillo wide to the left. Porras in the slot. Montoya takes the snap, hands it off to Ariano, breaks the tackle around the left end. He's going to be good for 6 to 7 yards there on 1st down. Good job by Zach to force the first Lovington defender to miss there.
Tackle made by number 3, Alejandro.
Number 3, Alejandro Caime on the tackle.
Alejandro Caime.
Back in the pistol, now slot to the right. Actually now trips to the right here. Lente with the snap back to Montoya. It's going to be a quarterback run to the right side. It's going to be good for a Rocket 1st down there. Montoya still going, pushing the pile. Going to be good for a 10-yard gain there by quarterback Isaiah Montoya.
Tackle made by number 53, Sterling White. Along with help from 77, David Leyva.
53, Sterling White on the tackle there. It was a host of Wildcats. But a good job there. It's a second 1st down for the Rockets here. 10:40 remaining, 0-0 ball game here in the 1st quarter. Once again, trips to the right side of the line. Ariano to the right, and it's going to be a slant. Caught by Porras. He breaks the tackle, and he's off to the races. See if the Wildcats have an angle on him. They are not going to be able to catch him. It's going to be a touchdown for Jose Porras from Montoya on the slot slat pattern. And the Rockets, with 10:22 here to go in the first quarter, are going to be up on the Wildcats 6-0. Porras broke a tackle in the middle, cut it back to the right sideline outside the hashes, and outran 3 Wildcats to the end zone. Deep snapper for the Rockets is number 60, Brian Santillan. It's going to be a bobbled snap, and it's going to be part of the pick. The holder did a good job of trying to get up and look for somebody on the fire call, but to no avail. So the lead will stand at 6-0 with the Rockets. So we're going to go to a quick break here on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera. We'll be back after this short break.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Welcome back, Rocket fans. Rockets are lined up to kick off. It'll be Braden McDaniel lining up to kick off. Deep for the Wildcats appears to be number 5, Giovanni Contreras. It's a starburst, and in the middle of the field, breaking tackles. And still on the move is number 8, Joaquin Vasquez. Lovington showed the starburst there, faked the reverse, and Vasquez broke a number of tackles to get across midfield to the Rocket 39-yard line. Good opening kick there. Might have been number 0, actually. Mien Bustillos. Lovington going out once again, led by quarterback junior Justin Allen. Wildcats in twins right and left. One back behind Allen. He drops back to pass, straight drop back. Hits a slot receiver over the middle for a 7-yard gain on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 3 here with 9:56 to go in the first quarter. The Rockets with a 6-0 lead. Look for Allen to target Elijah Rivero, who's their leading receiver. Rivero spit wide to the left. This time trips to the right. Pressure, Allen runs up, and he overthrows number 15, Jonathan Mendeville. Incomplete pass, that'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Pass intended for number 15, Mendeville. Bring up 3rd and short.
The Wildcats went empty there with trips to the left and twins to the right. Big 3rd down here early on in the game coming up for the Rockets here. Once again, trips left. Single receiver to the right. Allen signals Rivero into motion, and Allen's going to run for the first down and more, and it's going to be a 32-yard scramble for a touchdown by Justin Allen. And just like that, the Wildcats have tied this ball game at 6. They will trot onto the field. Number 10, Caleb Aranda, a senior. He's the kicker. Holder will be Elijah Rivero. Allen showed great speed there. Rockets defense did not maintain their rush lanes there, left a big hole up the middle, and Allen went into the end zone untouched. Kick is up, and it is no good to the left. So this ball game with 9:16 to go is tied at 6. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera after this short break.
Make your mark in media sales. Pecos Valley Broadcasting and KSVP TV are now hiring account executives in the Roswell, Carlsbad, and Artesia area. For a list of opportunities and a chance to join our sales team, log on to pvbcradio.com and apply today.
Welcome back, football fans. We're here on 106.1 La Pintera, KSVPTV.com. We're at a 6-6 ball game here with 9:16 to go in the first quarter. Both teams marching down the field rather easily. I'm sure both defensive coordinators are going to look to make some adjustments here. Lovington takes the field. Good kicker for Lovington. Caleb Aranda kicked the ball deep his first time into the end zone. I'm sure their coach is informing him at all possibilities to avoid kicking the ball to the deep man for the Rockets, Jose Porras. Also deep with Porras, number 2, Jordan Chavis, and number 32, Sabrin Benavides. Aranda likes the ball right in the middle of the field. Approaches. Once again, good deep kick. And it's going to land in the end zone. And once again, it'll be a touchback for the Wildcats. And the Rockets will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. For the Rockets at right tackle, we have number 53, Joseph Ayos. At the left tackle, we have Reyes Nunez, number 77. Rockets showing trips to the right. Pistol with Ariano to the left. Josiah Thompson motions. Oh, and that's a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Gonna Mien Bustillos broke through there, tackled the Rocket ball carrier in the backfield for a loss of 7. Now, it's actually maybe a loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Quarterbacking this series for the Rockets is Nate Vasquez. Vasquez back to pass. Looks to throw the out pattern to Castillo, and it's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 for the Rockets. Castillo was well covered.
After we score and they're throwing the footballs, please stay off the rails. We can't, please stay off the rails when we're throwing the footballs after we score.
So 3rd down and 11 here. Vasquez quarterbacking this series. I believe it was Isaiah Montoya the first series. Adiano still the back. Got trips to the left right now. Snaps back. Vasquez drops back, throws a deep ball. He's wide open as Porras. He makes the he's bobbling the ball, could not control it. It's incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 11 here with 8:21 to go in the first quarter. Porras just could not hold on to that pass or could not pull it in inbounds. Rockets will line up in a punt formation. Back for the Wildcats, number 9, Elijah Rivero. There's pressure up the middle. High punt, the Wildcats are going to let it bounce. It takes a Rocket bounce across midfield. And the Rockets will down the ball there at the Lovington 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats here. 8:09 left in the first quarter. And the Wildcats will have 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. See if the Rocket defense can get a stop like the Wildcat defense did on the second possession. For the Rockets up front, I see right here at the right end, number 15, Sorg. Lovington in the pistol there, handoff up the middle. It's going to be a gain of 3 yards there, 2nd down and 7 up the middle. Ball carrier was Jonathan Medville. Once again, the quarterback quarterback is number 14. Jaden Gutierrez. Twins to both sides. Motion to trips here on the left. It's going to be a quarterback run. Good job by blocking by the wide receiver here on the outside edge. It's going to be Gutierrez on the keeper, and it's going to be a 1st down, gain of 20 yards there. Cross midfield to the Rocket 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 here with 7:17 in the first quarter. Great job blocking on the edge there by Elijah Rivero. Wildcats and trips to the right. It's going to be a toss, penalty flag on the play. Early indication is going to be offsides, lined up offsides. Goddard. And that will give Lovington 5 yards there. It'll make it 1st down and 5. Here with 7:08 left to go in the first quarter. Jaden Gutierrez quarterbacking for the Wildcats. Medville lined up next to him. Trips to the left this time. Now it's going to be Trips lined up quads to the right. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Trap play. And Gutierrez for 15 yards up the middle to the Rocket 26-yard line for another 1st down. Inside counter play, quarterback counter up the middle there. Lovington pulling the right guard across. I guess what we used to call a trap play. And Lovington doing a good job moving the ball here on their second series. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Gutierrez with Medville, and it's going to be a timeout. Lovington will use this timeout to take a short break here on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera. We'll be back after this moment.
Temperatures are falling, and Fulkerson wants to get you ready for the seasons ahead with the Right Fit membership program. For as little as $15 a month or $199 a year, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready with biannual HVAC maintenance as well as reduced dispatch fees, even in the middle of the night, plus a 15% discount on parts as well as preferred scheduling. Be ready for the seasons ahead. Become a Right Fit member with Fulkerson today. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Roswell and surrounding areas.
Welcome back, football fans. We're here in Lovington, New Mexico, a 6-6 ball game. 6:18 to go here in the first quarter. Lovington driving, ball on the left hash. First timeout used by the Lovington Wildcats. We are here on the blue turf of Brian Urlacher Stadium. Lovington with an empty backfield. Utetis lined up. Snap, it's going to be a toss to Rivero. Great job by the linebacker there. Payne to come through and for a short gain. Rivero for a 3-yard gain there. Maybe 4. It's going to bring up a second down and 6. On the tackle for the Rockets, number 4, Eric Utetis. Lovington lines up, trips to the left. Single running back to the right of Medville, and the Rockets jump off sides on a hard count. Number 3, Levi Viscaro, jumps off sides there. And that'll bring up a second down and 2 for the Wildcats. Couple of pre-snap penalties here for the Rockets in this drive have aided the Wildcats. They're now inside the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, looking to take a lead in this ball game. Once again, trips to the left for the Wildcats, running back to the right of Utetis. Rivero in motion to Twins. It's going to be a quarterback toss. He's looking to pass. He throws it up, back shoulder toss. What a catch by Rivero. Catch by Rivero in the end zone for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play. See if it's not pass interference against the Rockets. The Rocket defender never got his eyes turned back to the ball. Coach Bolaños out speaking with the official, wanted to get an explanation on it. Off defensive pass interference is declined, and Lovington will accept or decline that penalty and take the 6 points. Aranda's lined up for the extra point. He missed left in his last one. There's a snap to the up back. 2-point attempt. Is good, and the Wildcats take a 8-point lead on the Rockets here with 5:04 left to go here in the first quarter. Lovington Wildcats 14, Goddard Rockets 6. We'll be back here on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 Pitera after this break.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Welcome back, football fans. We got 5:04 here in the first quarter. Lovington out to a 14-6 lead. Lovington scoring on their first 2 offensive possessions. Once again, we want to thank Richland Motors for providing the transportation to get the broadcast crew up here to Lovington, New Mexico. If you can, visit and please take your business to Richland Motors. Caleb Aranda lines up his kicking unit for the Wildcats. Back deep is Jose Porras for the Rockets. Aranda has done a great job using the bit of tailwind to get the ball to the end zone. Porras is not going to have a chance at this one. It lands 3 yards deep into the end zone for another touchback, and the Rockets will start 1st and 10 at their own 20, looking to cut into this Wildcat lead. Let's see who Coach Bolaños has leading this offensive series for the Rockets. I believe it was Montoya the first series and Vasquez the second series. And it's Montoya, number 13, out to quarterback the third offensive series. Looks like we have number 73, Remy Franco at the left guard. Lente with the snap back to Montoya. It's a run up the middle. And Montoya breaks the tackle. And the pile's still moving. I hear the whistles there. It's going to be a gain of 7 yards for Montoya. Good, tough sledding there by Isaiah Montoya. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 3 for the Rockets. Trying to get a number here on the right guard for the Rockets. Rockets will line up with trips to the left. Ariano hands the ball, Montoya hands the ball off to Ariano. Round the left side, some tough running there. And he's going to have 8 yards there on 2nd down for a Rocket 1st down around the left side. Good sledding there. Good patience by Ariano there, letting some zone blocking occur out in front of him around the left side. It's going to be a 1st down for the Rockets on the 41-yard line. Rockets trips to the left. Ariano to the left of Montoya. Going to be counter to the right side. Ariano's tripped up after a short gain. Say a gain of 2 there. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Great job by the Lovington interior there of cutting down some lead blockers there by number 77, Damian Leyva. Short game by Ariano there. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Montoya has his play from the sideline, trots back. I think that right guard is number 74, Mark Grahiola. Rockets in twins right, twins left. And there's a pre-snap movement by number 73. It's going to be procedure on the Rockets, and that'll take them back 5 yards. And that'll take us to 2nd down and 13 yards to go. That'll be the 3rd pre-snap penalty for the Rockets here. A little bit undisciplined play here by the Rockets. It's going to put them behind the sticks. See what Coach Bolaños has dialed up here for 2nd and 13. Porras now in the slot to the right. And off there, it's going to be a run around the right side. Ariano dragging one Wildcat player, and he gets back 5 yards there. Take us back to 3rd down and 7. Tough running there by Zach Audiano around the right side. Dragged the defensive end for the Wildcats there for a good 3 yards. We'll call it 3rd down and 8. Porras in the slot to the right here. Porras in motion across to the left side. Snap back to Montoya. He's looking up the middle. Going to toss. There's an early contact. It's going to be pass interference. Josiah Thompson was the intended receiver, and he was hit by the free safety by the Wildcats long before the ball arrived there. In high school, that pass interference is a 15-yard penalty, and it'll equate to a 1st down for the Rockets. Good ball there by Montoya. Thompson was looking to go high point that ball, but was contacted by the free safety and knocked off his feet before he had a chance to get there. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rockets in Wildcat territory on the right hash. Here with 1:31 left in the first quarter, and the Rockets trailing by 8 points. Rockets lined up with trips to the left now. They motion to those trips. Bit unbalanced. It's going to be a handoff to Audiano around the left side there. Runs some tough running around the left side for 3 yards by Audiano there. Bring up 2nd down and 7. One of those plays where the Rockets do not block an interior lineman, Damian Leyva, and they just counted on Audiano outrunning him to the edge, and he did so to gain 3 yards there. I'm going to call it 4 now. 2nd down and 6. Castillo and Porras lined up to the left. Audiano to the left of Montoya. Thompson in the slot to the right. Montoya drops back, throws it out to Castillo, and it's going to be caught for a 1st down. He breaks the tackle, gains another 7 yards. It's going to be an 18 to 20-yard completion there by Montoya. Great timing there between Montoya and Castillo. It's going to be another Rocket 1st down there with 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Official winds the clock, 30 seconds and running here. 1st down and 10 at the Lovington 24-yard line, 23-yard line. No need for the Rockets to rush here. It'll be Thompson and, Porras and Castillo lined up to the right. It's going to be a draw to the weak side. Great running, great cuts by Audiano. He's going to gain 7 yards there. And that will end the quarter with the Rockets driving. They'll have 2nd down at the Lovington 18-yard line. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera after this short break.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Ready, set, hurry on down to Tate Branch Roswell, where we finish first. Experience the Tate Branch difference here at Tate Branch Roswell, where business is done the Tate Branch way with honesty and integrity to deliver an exceptional customer experience. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs that are priced to move and are backed with a lifetime powertrain warranty. It's all backed by friendly, hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head on down to Tate Branch Roswell right here at 2000 West 2nd Street and drive home happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the world-class experience you have been waiting for.
Welcome back, football fans. We have an update from Roswell. They're in a lightning delay in the first quarter with Roswell leading Deming 21-6. We're at the beginning of the second quarter here. The Rockets are driving. They are now on the left hash, now moving from the south end zone toward the north. Thompson in motion across to the right. Montoya direct snap. He's going to run straight up the middle and going to gain 4 yards. Let's see if the side judge, he's going to come in and mark that. Let's see if it's going to be good for a first down. He is marked just short, so it will be third down and less than a yard here with 11:37 to go. In the first quarter, that was Montoya with a run up the middle. Ball still on the left hash. Rockets with a good sustained drive here. They were the benefit of a third down pass, beneficiaries of a third down pass interference by the Wildcat safety. Rockets in the pistol here. Porras across. It's going to be a toss sweep to Porras. He has to outrun. He's trying to stop. He's going to be stopped short. They're going to lose 4 yards on that. Third down. They tried to toss sweep to Porras. He ran around the right. Had to give up ground to try to outrun the left side of the Wildcat defense. That's going to bring a 4th and 5. And the Rocket offense will stay out there on 4th and 5. Big 4th down for the Rockets here with 10:35 and counting to go in the first or in the second quarter, down 8 points. Castillo to the left, Porras in the slot to the right. Adiano lines up to the right of Montoya. He's going to drop back. He drops back. Ball is caught by Castillo. What a grab. He lays out at the 5-yard line to make the catch for a first down. The ball was thrown behind him. Castillo dove to his right and made the catch. What a catch by Josiah Castillo to convert on 4th and 5, and that'll bring up first down and goal for the Rockets at the 7-yard line. Rockets are lined up in the pistol, trips to the right. Adiano to the right of Montoya. Direct snap to him. He drops back. He's going to throw an out to Porras out there, and he throws it out the back of the end zone. Smart throw there by Montoya. Porras was double covered. It's incomplete. That'll bring up second down and goal from the 7-yard line. Montoya hustling in once again. Ball on the left hash. 7-yard line. The Rockets looking to cut into this 8-point lead by the Wildcats here with 9:36 to go on the clock. Straight I formation, shift to the pistol. Adiano to the right. It's going to be a quarterback sweep to the right side. Montoya with a gain of 2 yards down to the 5-yard line. That's going to bring up third down and goal from the 5-yard line. That play had the appearance of an option run where Montoya could have pitched the ball to Adiano, but he chose to cut that up and gain a couple of yards there, get a positive gain. Third down and 5. 9:03 and counting here in the second quarter. Big series here for the Rockets early on in this ball game. Once again in the straight eye, let's see if they're shifted out to the right. Adiano to the right of him. It's going to be a quick pass. Slant to Castillo, and it's caught for the touchdown. Great route by Castillo. He runs a slant into the end zone, and he gets inside the cornerback. Great ball by Montoya. Going to be a flag. More than likely it's going to be unsportsmanlike on the Rockets. Close play, more undisciplined play here by the Rockets. It's going to be a dead ball. See if if Lovington chooses to take it on the kickoff or here on the extra point to try to maintain a 2-point lead. Don't quite know what happened there. Did not see it. But the white hat definitely heard something there, so it's going to be an extra point try of 18 yards. So Coach Bolaños with no choice but to leave the offense on the field. Nate Vasquez will quarterback during this extra point attempt. Got Porras and Castillo lined up to the right side here. Direct snap back to Vasquez. He's going to roll to the right. Throw back across the formation. It's going to be picked off in the end zone. So the extra point will be no good. So the Wildcats will maintain a 2-point lead. That ball was intercepted by number 26 for the Wildcats, Kalen Spencer. Excuse me, it's Aiden Nunez, number 27, that intercepted that ball. So a costly penalty for the Rockets there, forced them back for an 18-yard penalty. We'll be back with the Wildcats leading 14-12 here on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back to football action here, folks, in Lovington, New Mexico on Brian Urlacher Field, the blue turf here in Lovington, New Mexico. Rockets lining up to kick off here. Number 90, Brady McDaniel, lining up to kick this ball deep to Jaden Gutierrez. It's a shallow kick. No opportunity for the starburst. McDaniel keeps the ball. He's running up the middle. Going to be tackled there by number 2 for the Rockets, Jordan Chavis. Oh, excuse me, that was Medville. Brings that ball across the 25-yard line to the Lovington 26. And that's where the Wildcats will start their first possession here of the second quarter, leading 14-2 here with 8:34 to go. Rocket defense looking for their first stop of the ball game. Wildcats lined up, trips to the left. Pistol left, direct snap. It's going to be a backwards toss. That ball's live. It's in play. Is it recovered in bounds? We'll look for the signal. No signal from the official yet. We're waiting for a signal. Rocket left corner, Zaya Hunter was hustling over. See if he recovered that ball. It is just going to be a backwards pass, so it will be a loss of 6 yards for the Wildcats. The Rockets were not able to control that ball before it got out of bounds, so it is second down and 15 for the Wildcats here with 8:27 to go in the second quarter. Unfortunate the Rockets could not get on that ball, but it started tumbling toward the sideline. Wildcats here, second and 15. Twins to both sides. Medville lined up to the right of Gutierrez. Straight back, big hole up the middle. He's going to dump it off here to the safety valve. It's going to be a big game for Rivero. Elijah Rivera on the out route here. A gain of 30 yards. It's going to be first down at the Lovington 49. Good job by Gutierrez to step up in the pocket and hit the out route by Elijah Rivera, who is the Lovington kind of Swiss Army knife. He does a little bit of everything. He's a defensive leader, the leading receiver, and the leading touchdown scorer for the Wildcats. Twins to both sides for the Wildcats. I formation, Medville with the fake up the middle. Rivera with the catch, and it's a great tackle out there by the safety. Number 2, Jordan Chavez. Timeout on the field. Early indication is holding on the Lovington Wildcats. That is a spot foul. Looked like the flag was dropped about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Yes, it is. So it's going to move the Wildcats back. And it'll bring up a second down and 20. No, they moved it just from the direct lines. Oh, excuse me, we'll replay that down. Oh, it is second down. Second down and 20. That's the Wildcats' first penalty of this game. Great discipline by the Wildcats. Trips to the right. Empty backfield. Gutierrez back there. Rockets with pressure up the middle. Oh, great play by the Rocket corner out there. Looked like that was timed perfectly there. But flag comes flying in from the back judge. Hunter comes in and makes the tackle on the receiver out there. The officials are conferring on it. Nobody has moved. See if they picked it up. It looked like his timing was perfect on the play. Got there right as the ball. Nope, the indication is it's pass interference against the Rockets. And it'll bring up a second down and 5 for the Wildcats. Coach Bolaños will now receive a sideline infraction. That'll give the Wildcats a first down. Same official did not like what Coach Bolaños had to say to him. The official that threw the pass interference now throws a sideline penalty against the Rockets. Let's see if it's a warning the first time, or is it going to be, looks like it's unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rockets. And that will give a first down to the to the Wildcats, deep in Rocket territory. That'll take the ball down to the Rocket 31-yard line. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Wildcats lined up. Twins to both sides. Medville to the right of Terrace. It's a handoff up the middle. It's going to be a short gain there of 2 yards. Great job by the outside Rocket linebacker there. Rockets are coming up with the ball, saying it was loose. The officials are saying that ball was blown dead. Great job there by Ryan Romero, coming in from his outside linebacker position to make that tackle. Gain of 1, we're going to check that too. Second down and 9 for the Wildcats here. 6:37 and running and counting, 14-12 ball game. Wildcats lead the Rockets by 2. Wildcats with trips to the right. Medville to the right. It's going to be a counter back to Rivera up the middle. Great job by number 44 for the Rockets. That is Eric Gutierrez from his defensive tackle position, was able to defeat a blocker and make the tackle there for a short gain. It's going to bring up a third down and 7 for the Wildcats. Wildcats had Rivero lined up in the right slot and ran the counter back to the left side with them. A great job by number 44 for the Rockets to stop that for a short gain. Twins to the right. Snap back to Gutierrez. He's searching the field. He's going to run the ball up the middle. He's going to be sacked. It's going to be a 1-yard sack. There's going to be up a 4th down and 8 for the Wildcats. Great job by the interior for the Rockets there to maintain their rush lanes and not give Gutierrez a lane to run. He's been lethal, scrambling back up the middle. Great job there by the Rocket front four. That'll bring up a big 4th down here. It's going to bring 4th down and 8. 4:57 to go here in the second quarter. Twins to both sides. Single back out of the side. Throw up the middle, and he's wide open. Crossing there. It's going to be a tackle there. It's going to be a catch by Rivero. Once again for a 1st down at the 3-yard line. Rivero with a crossing route across the middle, and Gutierrez hit him right on the numbers for a 1st and goal now for the Wildcats at the Rocket 3-yard line. Make that the 2-yard line. Big 4th down conversion there by the Wildcats. Trips to the left. Medville lined up to the right of Gutierrez. Snap back to Gutierrez. He keeps the ball to the right side. Good tough running, and he gets it in. That's a touchdown for the Wildcats. They will extend their lead to 20-12 with 4:09 left to go here in the second quarter. Costly penalties for the Rockets on this drive have aided the Wildcats. The Wildcats look like they're lined up to go for 2. Do not see Aranda out on the field. Play clock running down inside of 15 seconds here. Rivero down on his knee. Looks like he's going to receive the deep snap here. There's a snap and a kick is up, and it is good. 21-12, the lead for the Lovington Wildcats here with 4:09 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera after this short break.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back, football fans. 21-12 is our score here in Lovington, New Mexico. The Wildcats have yet to be stopped on one of their offensive possessions. 3 touchdowns, 3 extra point conversions, or actually 2 extra point conversions, 1 2-point and 1 1-point conversion for the 21 points. The Rockets with 12 here, 4:09 to go here in the second quarter. Plenty of time for Coach Bolaños to cut into that lead. The Wildcats will be receiving the second half kickoff there, so the Rockets want to make sure and use as much of this 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the second quarter as possible. Aranda will be kicking into a slight breeze here. He's been able to get the ball to the end zone every kick. It's been a touchdown touchback every time. Bordas back deep for the Rockets. Aranda approaches. Here's the kick. It's deep. It's not going to make the end zone. Porras is going to have a chance here. Porras straight up the middle. Makes a cut. Breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet. Across the 40-yard line. Great return by Porras. He brings that out to the 44-yard line, so good starting position for the Rockets. The Rockets are going to bring out Nate Vasquez to lead this offensive series. It's been an alternating series between Montoya and Vasquez. Castillo lines up wide to the left here. Trips to the top with Porras in the slot along with Thompson. Going to be illegal procedure, pre-snap penalty on the Rockets. That'll bring up a 1st and 15. That is the 4th pre-snap penalty on the Rockets, along with 1 dead ball penalty. 2 pass interferences, 1 accepted. The Rockets are definitely not helping their cause in the penalty categories. Don't know how, it's 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Same formation, counter, slant, across the middle to Porras. He breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet. He's across midfield, across the 40 now to the Lovington 36-yard line for a first down. Great throw by Nate Vasquez, hitting Porras right in the numbers. Porras doing some great yards after the catch there. And it's 1st and 10 for the Rockets at the Lovington 37 with 3:41 and counting here in the second quarter. The Rockets have done a great job offensively as well. They've only been stopped on 1 possession. Twins to both sides here. Audiano lined up to the left to Vasquez. There's a drop snap there. Vasquez does the worst thing he can do, and he shuffles the ball forward, and it is caught. Right now there's no indication, but it appears that that ball was intercepted by a defensive lineman for the Lovington Wildcats. Oh, the officials are signaling incomplete pass. Vasquez extremely lucky there. Shuffled that ball forward. Surprised there must have been a receiver in the area there because that ball did make it to the line of scrimmage. But no intentional grounding. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Vasquez appeared to back out a little bit before he had that ball. Trips left. Audiano to the left of Vasquez. Vasquez going to drop back. He's looking up the middle. Porras deep, and he's overthrown in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Rockets. With 3:06 here on the incomplete pass, the clock will be stopped. Porras was in the slot on the left side here, ran a seam route, and he had a step on the Wildcat safety there, but just couldn't connect with Vasquez there, just slightly overthrown. 3rd down and 10 here. Castillo lined up to the top solo. Audiano to the left here. Oh, gosh. That ball was nearly intercepted by number 8, Joaquin Vasquez. It's going to bring up 4th down and 10. Vasquez doing just eyed down his receiver there. And the outside linebacker for the Wildcats just broke on the ball. He's the one that had the best chance to catch that ball. Big fourth down here with 3:01 to go in the second quarter. See if the Rockets can convert fourth down and 10. Twins to both sides. Good protection. Toss up the middle. It's caught. The preliminary indication looks like the spot's going to be at a first down. Big catch by Porras there up the middle for a big fourth down conversion. It's going to be first down at the Lovington 26-yard line. Good ball there by Nate Vasquez to Porras. Porras ran a stop route right up the middle. Had a pretty good cushion given to him by the safety on that side of the field. Ball on the right hash. Rockets with twins to both sides. Going to be an out route to Castillo. He makes the catch, falls forward for a gain of 6 yards. It's going to be, or 7 yards. It's going to be second down and 3. I believe that was Castillo on the reception. Second down and 3 here. 2:01 remaining in the second quarter. Wildcats up 21-12 on the Rockets. Twins to both sides. Audiano with the handoff here to the left side, and that's stopped. That is snuffed by big number 66 for the Wildcats. That's Daniel Wood. Actually, that's number 55, excuse me. Isaac Leyva for a loss of 3, and that's going to bring up third down and 7. Third down and 7 here. Porras and Castillo to the right side of the formation. Audiano to the left of Vasquez. Snap back to Vasquez. He looks up the middle. He throws the ball. It's going to be pass interference on the Wildcats there. Number 25 had a hold of the slot receiver for the Rockets. I believe was Thompson. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Wildcats, and that's going to result in a first down for the Rockets here with 55 seconds left to go. The Rockets with all 3 timeouts. Time becoming crucial here. First down. Ball placed in the middle of the field on the 11-yard line, so the Rockets can get a first down without scoring here. Rocket offense definitely be cognizant of the time here. They've done a good job of eating up the clock and not allowing Lovington offense to have any times. Quick snap, handoff up the middle to Audiano, pushing the pile. It's going to be second down, gain of 2 there. Second down and 8. Clock's running at 45 seconds. 44. Good job by the Wildcat offense there to plug up the middle for a short gain of 2 yards for Zach Audiano. Timeout for the Rockets there. Sure would have liked to seen the Rockets, if they were going to call timeout there, call that with about 40 seconds left to go. Now it's with 32 seconds. A lot of precious seconds to run off there. We'll go ahead and stay right here with the action. Only 32 seconds left to go here. The Rockets looking to cut into this 9-point lead by the Lovington Wildcats. I mentioned earlier that the Lovington Wildcats right now with a 1-3 record, and not to let people be fooled by that 1-3 record. Watch them play the Crosstown Coyotes last weekend to an extremely tough ball game. And the Rockets, meanwhile, are out to a 3-1 start. and are now here facing a tough challenge from the Lovington Wildcats. Maybe their toughest challenge since their game against the Carlsbad Cavemen. Like I mentioned before, the Lovington Wildcats, a proud football tradition-rich program with 19 state titles. They are giving the Rockets all they can handle here in the first half of this ball game. The Rockets coming out of this timeout. Ball on the 9-yard line. Second down, 32 seconds. Porras and Noah Lujan to the right. Castillo sold to the top. Fade route to the right. Fade route, no connection out there to Lujan. 27 seconds here, third down. Good job of maintaining inside position out there by the Wildcat corner on the left side of their defense. Did not give up inside leverage to Lujan there, and was able to defend that ball well. Vasquez coming back to the huddles, got his play call. 27 seconds left here. Third down and 8 yards to go from the 9-yard line. Trips to the left. There's a stoppage in play. Delay of game by the Rockets. Another costly pre-snap penalty. That's third down. That'll move the ball back to the 15-yard line. Third down and 14 to go here with 27 seconds. Maybe not a bad penalty. Maybe that'll give Castillo and Porras room to work. There's a snap back to Vasquez. Another out route. There, Porras makes the grab, and he's out of bounds. It'll bring up a fourth down and 2 yards to go at the Lovington 4-yard line. Make that 3 yards to go. Fourth down and 3. Great connection by Vasquez and Porras on the out route there. Fourth down here with 22 seconds left to go. Big play for the Rockets here. Play clock running down to 17 seconds here. They're 15 and counting. Back to the huddle now. 9 seconds on the play clock. There's a whistle on the play. Timeout by the Wildcats. Boy, it looked like the Rockets were a little bit desperate for time there. I thought the Rockets may be calling the timeout there. It was a timeout by the Wildcats. We'll take a short break here on KSVPTV.com and 106.1 La Pintera.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Welcome back, football fans. We have 22 seconds left to go here in the first half. Lovington Wildcats leading the Goddard Rockets 21-12. The Rockets with a fourth down and 3 to go on the Lovington 4-yard line. I would assume here if the Rockets get the first down, as soon as the down marker is set, Coach Bolaños might be wanting a timeout. Rockets with 2 timeouts left to go here. The Wildcats with 1. But first, it's this 4th down and 3. The Rockets lined up with Porras and Castillo to the top, to the right. Ariano here on a swing. Vasquez throws into the end zone, and it's broken up by a great play there. And the Wildcats will stop the Rockets deep in their own territory with 17 seconds left to go and preserve this 9-point lead. See if Lovington chooses just to take a knee here, and with the ball there on their own 4-yard line and 17 seconds, or do they run something here and get ready to go? They are lined up in the gun, so the ball will be snapped into the end zone here. Gutierrez with the run to the right side. It's big. He's going to gain some yardage here, and he slides down. There's a penalty flag on the play. Going to be a hold on the Wildcats. That will take it half the distance to the goal, so that will be repeat first down on the 2-yard line, on the 2-yard line, of the Wildcats. Always a dangerous situation here to snap the ball into the end zone. Gutierrez showing some great football IQ there. Got outside, instead of going out of bounds and stopping the clock, he slid down and tried to keep the clock running, but the clock stopped immediately with the penalty flag. Lovington will receive the second half kickoff. Lovington now with trips to the right. Medville lined up. There's a handoff up the middle. There's good a whistle on the field. Timeout. Timeout Lovington. That's their last timeout of the half. We'll take another short break here on KSVPTV.com and 106.1 La Pintera.
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildy in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion. Visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or pickup. That's Dion's.com.
Welcome back, football fans. We had timeout here, 10 seconds to go in the first half. Lovington Wildcats leading this football game 21-12. Wildcats with a big 4th down stop on their own 4-yard line on 4th down, and 4 to go for the Rockets, keeping their 9-point lead here. Lovington with the ball on their 2-yard line. They just had a holding penalty on first down, so it is first down and 12 yards to go. There's a snap back to Gutierrez in the end zone. He's up the middle for a gain of 4 yards, and that should take us to the half. And the Wildcats will go into the locker room with a 9-point lead, with the Rockets trailing by 9 points. A number of costly penalties for the Rockets have benefited the Wildcats. We'll be back after this break and after halftime on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera.
Make your mark in media sales. Pecos Valley Broadcasting and KSVP TV are now hiring account executives in the Roswell, Carlsbad, and Artesia area. For a list of opportunities and a chance to join our sales team, log on to pvbcradio.com and apply today.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Temperatures are falling, and Fulkerson wants to get you ready for the seasons ahead with the Right Fit membership program. For as little as $15 a month or $199 a year, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready with biannual HVAC maintenance as well as reduced dispatch fees, even in the middle of the night, plus a 15% discount on parts as well as preferred scheduling. Be ready for the seasons ahead. Become a Right Fit member with Fulkerson today. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Roswell and surrounding areas.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on, with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
When you or your loved one is miles away from the nearest hospital, TransAero Medevac has you covered. Out in the oil field, accidents can't wait. The TransAero Helicopter Medical Evacuation Response Team gets critical care to you fast. No matter how remote the site, when every second counts, trust the fastest lifeline in the sky, TransAero Medevac. Proudly serving Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Loan for free thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and TransAero Medevac. Life support by air.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Edition brought to you by Dion's Pizza, joined by a couple superstars here. Kyle Mosqueda, Josiah Thompson, we call him JT. Kyle, let's start with you. The defense is just balling out this year. You made the big play last week against Santee, ripping that ball out. You guys are playing tough, mean, aggressive out there. Talk about what you're looking for, like whenever you're ripping that ball out, trying to cause turnovers. And just talk about the brotherhood you guys have going on the defensive side of the ball and how you guys are playing.
Yeah, on the defense, we have a real good connection. We're all I feel like you could see we're like one big family right there. And that week, coach was talking about how the running back was running loose and to try and get that ball. So I seen it, and then like right there, I was breaking down, and then I seen him, so I was like, I'm gonna try and get that ball. So then I got it, and then yeah, our D line, everyone has a real good brotherhood going on.
Good deal. And then we have JT playing on the offensive side of the ball, and coaches kind of use you in a lot of different ways. You know, sometimes you're uses that blocker, kind of that wing, kind of that H-back looking guy. They've been starting to get you out and try to throw you the ball as well. Sure. So talk about how valuable it is for you to be versatile. You know, you could run, you could block, you could catch, and talk about the offensive group and the brotherhood you guys have over there.
Yeah, I think that's a very good thing with our whole offense. Honestly, we could all block, we could all run. We're all playmakers at the end of the day, and I think the brotherhood we have on offense is a lot of chemistry. We'll always play together our whole lives, and I think it's a strong thing we got going there, and we're ready to go. So
you look to be close to kind of getting that in that end zone. They've been kind of throwing that ball to you out there. So
yes, sir.
So Kyle, let's talk a little bit about Lovington. Lovington, obviously a huge game for us, not just this year, but every year we Coach and I talked about it. You guys see the state championship banner up every year from 1989. That was against Lovington here at the Wool Bowl back in the day. So a lot of history there, and now you guys get to go play out of Lovington. What are your thoughts on that game? What have you seen from Lovington?
From Lovington, they look like a real good team, well coached. But I think we're gonna get them. And their offense, they look pretty good. They look a bunch of reads, like a bunch of reads, so like the pools. So I just got to watch out for that. But I think we'll get them out the gate.
And then JT, what are you seeing from Lovington's defense out there?
I think they're big, they're aggressive. They're by far, I think, the biggest dudes we've played yet. But I don't think that means anything at the end of the day. I think our offensive side and our defensive side has a lot of heart, and I think we'll come out with the win.
Cool. So Kyle, let's talk about maybe some players, college, NFL, pro. Players that you maybe model your game after, players that you cheer for, favorite teams, things like that.
Okay. For college?
Either one, whatever's best for you.
My favorite player in college is Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
big physical receiver. Yep.
Yes, sir.
What about you, JT? For me, it would probably be Isaiah Pacheco. I look up to him a lot and his backstory and stuff. That's a strong dude. So
running physical there for the Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
So you guys both play like those guys, tough, man.
Yes, sir.
I like that. So Dion's is our sponsor. You guys have a favorite Dion's order?
Just pepperoni pizza for me.
Yeah, pepperoni all the way?
The salad.
Salad. Finally, we got a salad guy. None of these guys had salad this year. So Kyle's eyeing that salad right there for us. So thanks again to Dion's. Go ahead and hook these guys up. You guys can go ahead and tear it up. Oh, what do you know? It's a pepperoni right there on top. You guys go ahead and rip that one up there.
There you go.
All right. Shout out to Dion's Goddard Rocket Football. Come out and cheer these guys on. Couple stars for us. Kyle, JT, give us a roll blue. Oh, he's double fisting it. I like it.
Roll blue.
Roll blue.
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildy in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion. Visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or pickup. That's Dion's.com.
Check out some of the savings during the end of summer bonanza this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select varieties of Chobani Greek yogurt are 4 for $5, and select boxes of 4-count Hot Pockets are 2 for $8. In produce, large juicy cantaloupes are 99 cents each, and large green bell peppers are 3 for 99 cents. In the meat department, whole boneless pork loins and family packs of boneless skinless chicken thighs are both $1.99 a pound. These are just some of the bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
Are you ready to succeed? ENMUR's dedicated facilities and faculties provide an exceptional learning experience, from academic programs to behavioral sciences, business, health education, or technical education. ENMU Roswell offers a wide variety of certifications and degree programs designed to take your education and experience to the next level. Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, worth the journey. Roswell's hometown university.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
All right, campers, are you ready? Countdown! 3, 2, 1. Close out. All right, it's time for our dance. On the count of 3, band. 1, 2, 3. Please give these campers a huge round of applause. Parents, please meet your camper at the designated pickup gate by the scoreboard. Thank you, Wildcat cheerleaders.
Check your tickets. This is for the volleyball raffle. Check your tickets. Winner will receive over $600. Check your tickets. Your number is 513001. 513001. Jason Hare. Oh, come on. Just meet him at the front gate. Pick up your money. tickets to the 2 gift bags for the Football Booster Club. The cheer bag. Okay, winner of the cheer bags, Missy Soto and Lynn Valencia. Go to the front rail. Miss Reader has the bags on the front rail. Missy Soto, Lynn Valencia, the cheer bags.
All right. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay.
Make your mark in media sales. Pecos Valley Broadcasting and KSVP TV are now hiring account executives in the Roswell, Carlsbad, and Artesia area. For a list of opportunities and a chance to join our sales team, log on to pvbcradio.com and apply today.
All right, welcome back to football fans. We're here in Lovington, New Mexico, on the blue turf of Brian Urlacher Field. Rockets are lining up to kick from the south end zone to the Lovington Wildcats, who currently have a 21-12 lead here to begin the third quarter. The clear star of the first half has been the Wildcat quarterback, Jaden Gutierrez. Has been hurting the Rockets with his arms and his legs. And when Gutierrez's arms and legs aren't hurting the Rockets are hurting themselves with a number of penalty flags. Lining up to kick for the Rockets, it's number 90, Braden McDaniel. See if what version of the Starburst Lovington will try to show. McDaniel approaches. He kicks it to the right up back. He's coming to the middle. There is no fake. It'll be, say there's a clear. That's run out of bounds by the Lovington up back at the 27-yard line. Make that the 20, 28, 29. As soon as he places it on, let you 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Once again, being led by Jaden Gutierrez. Young man's shown great football IQ and great skill. Rockets looking for their first stop of this ball game. There's a handoff to Medville, and he's tackled around the right side by Sorg for a short gain of 3 yards. Make that 4. So it'll good gain there. Second down and 6.
Tackle made by number 23, Gaston.
Wildcats, 2nd down 6. Twins to both sides. Medville lined up to the left of Gutierrez. Handoff to him. He's going to bounce it out to the right side. Breaks the tackle, and he's going to have 12 yards there for a first down. Down to the Lovington 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's check that. That's Aiden Ortiz, the new running back for the Wildcats. Gutierrez drops back. Pressured. He's going to be thrown for a sack. Sack there very close to number 3, Levi Viscara with the sack. Sorg very close to getting a late hit penalty there. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 25. Loss of 15 on the play. Make that 20, 2nd down and 20. These long down and distances hadn't been a problem for the Wildcats this evening. Twins to both sides. Ortiz lined up to the right of Gutierrez. Snap back to Gutierrez. Throw up the middle, and it's caught. It's caught by number 6. Chase Terrell. Great catch, and the Wildcats get back 10 yards there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10, excuse me. Great ball there by Gutierrez to Terrell. Terrell lined up in slot, ran a crossing pattern across the middle, and Gutierrez laid it right on the numbers there. Once again, twins to both sides. Rockets rush 2. And there's a deep ball that's incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Let's see what the Wildcats will do here on 4th down. 4th down and 10 with the ball on their side of midfield. See what head coach Joshua Bailey decides to do. Looks like his offense is still out there. Has all the confidence in the world. They're not lined up to punt, and the Rockets are lined up in punt formation there. Rockets hard count attempt here by the Wildcats. 2 seconds. It's snapped, and it's going to be a kick by Gutierrez. Great punt. And it takes a roll down to inside the 20, down to the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Great job by the Rocket defense there to come out and get a stop. Their first of this ball game. Great kick there by Gutierrez. Got a great roll. And the Rockets will start deep in their own territory. See who's coming out to quarterback this series. It's going to be Isaiah Montoya. Few Rocket players running on late here. Rockets will take over at their own 14-yard line. 1st and 10, 9:05 to go here, trailing by 9 points. There's a snap back to Montoya. It's going to be a quarterback run to the right. He's tackled from behind. It's going to be a short gain. If not, it's going to be a loss of one. A loss of one on the play there. Good job by the Wildcat left side to string out that play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 11 yards. Might be the first play this evening that Montoya has been stopped for a loss or no gain. Big Isaac Leyva over there on the left side of this Wildcat line did a good job there stuffing that play. Adiano lined up to the left of Montoya. He drops back. It's going to be an out. It's picked off. It's going to be a pick 6 right here. Linebacker Kyler Reeves jumps the out route. Montoya intended for Porras. Kyler Reeves, there was double coverage on Porras there. Reeves undercut that route, caught it, ran around the left side of the defense for a touchdown here, and that's 27 for the Wildcats. And as soon as the Rocket defense got a stop, the Wildcat defense got a score. 8:09 left to go here in the third quarter. The Wildcats lining up for 2 here. Gutierrez sends Rivero in motion across. He drops back. He's going to throw the flat route there. Incomplete. So the score will remain 27-12. The Wildcats open up a 15-point lead here early in the third quarter. The Rocket defense had been wanting a stop. They got it, forced the Wildcats to punt. And the Rocket offense turned the ball over on a pick 6. Rockets will be looking to answer right back here with 8:09 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take a short break here on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera. Welcome back, football fans. Lovington line up for the kickoff. Aranda kicking into a little bit of a breeze. Kicking from this north end zone. He hasn't been able to get a touchback yet. Porras, the deep man for the Rockets. Had a 40-plus yard return the last time coming from this end. Let's see what Aranda chooses to do. Kicks it deep. It hits in play, and Porras lets it bounce into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Rockets will start. There's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Dumb penalty by the Rockets there. Just an unnecessary hit by number 27 for the Rockets. Jesus Ortiz. And he's going to set the Rocket offense back another 15 yards, or half the distance to the goal, so it'll be first down and 10 from the 10-yard line of the Rockets. If they consider that a dead ball penalty, it could be first down and 20 from the 10. We'll see. And it is first down and 10 from the 10-yard line. And the Rockets continue to add to their penalty total, which is not the total you want to add to. An easy call for the side judge there after the whistle been blown. Rockets lined up, twins to both sides. Thompson across, motions across. There's a run up the middle. Montoya for a short gain. 2 yards, bring up second down and 8. Rockets easily approaching over 100 yards in penalties accepted. Play clocking down inside of 15 seconds. There's 10. Rockets break the huddle at 7 seconds. Twins to the right. Snap to Montoya. He hands off to Adiano, and he is stuffed by Kyler Reeves in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 3 yards there. It's going to bring up third down and 11. Reeves came in untouched to stop Adiano. Adiano tough to bring down on first contact, and Reeves with a great tackle there in the background. So bring up third down and 10, That was a loss of 2 on that play. Third down and 10, and Vasquez now into the ball game. Vasquez at quarterback. Thompson and Lujan to the left. Porras and Castillo to the right. Vasquez scrambled, and he's going to be tackled for a short gain. He was pressured right away. That'll bring up fourth down and 7 from the Rocket 11-yard line. And Coach Bolaños will send on the punt team. And the Wildcat defense in this third quarter has a score and a stop. Rockets forced deep into their own territory after a post-whistle penalty on the kickoff. There's a kick high. Short. It's going to be a fake reverse by Rivero. He's got plenty of room out here on the edge. He's got one man to beat. He does so, and it's going to be a 50-yard return for a touchdown. Punt return for a touchdown. They had Rivero and Gutierrez lined up at the 50-yard line. Rivero caught the ball. He faked the reverse to Gutierrez. And great blocking on the edge out here by the wide man from the Wildcats. And it's a return for a touchdown there. And the Wildcats open up the lead to 33-12. Rocket defense late running on. Aranda lined up for an extra point here. Rivero to receive the snap. Kick is up, and it is good. That'll take the Wildcats to 34-12. 22-point lead for the Wildcats with 5:29 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com and 106.1 La Pintera after this short break.
When you or your loved one is miles away from the nearest hospital, Trans-Aero Medevac has you covered. Out in the oil field, Accidents can't wait. The Trans-Aero Helicopter Medical Evacuation Response Team gets critical care to you fast. No matter how remote the site, when every second counts, trust the fastest lifeline in the sky, Trans-Aero Medevac. Proudly serving Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Flown for free thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and Trans-Aero Medevac. Life support by air.
Welcome back, folks, to what was at the beginning of the third quarter a 9-point game. It's now a 22-point lead for the Lovington Wildcats. They are lining off to kick the ball deep to the Rockets. Rockets came out rather flat here in the second half. Well, I shouldn't say that. They had a defensive stop. Had a pick six on their first offensive possession. Then a big post-whistle penalty on a kickoff and a 3-and-out. And on that 3-and-out, the Wildcats return the punt for a touchdown. This is a deep kick. Portas going to have a chance here. He's coming straight up the field. Good coverage by the Wildcats. Right up the middle, Portas with a 26-yard return. And the Rockets will start 1st and 10 with 5:21 to go here in the third quarter, trailing by 22 points, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Rockets send out Nate Vasquez to quarterback this series. Lujan and Thompson, twins to the left side. Porras and Castillo, twins to the right. Cover 2 for the Rockets. There's a slant by Castillo, and he's hit immediately by the corner there. It's going to be a gain of 4 on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 6. Lovington playing a cover 2 here. Linebackers are doing a good job of getting out and getting under these short routes. As soon as the Rocket quarterback looks one direction, their outside linebackers are breaking to those flats and getting underneath some routes. Good job by Vasquez there to get the ball out quickly to Castillo. Now Castillo to the left. Portas and Lujan to the right. Slant to Lujan, and it's caught. It's going to be a 1st down. Not a good sign here. Portas coming up hobbling a little bit there on a non-contact. There's a Wildcat down. There's a stoppage in play right here. We'll go ahead and take a short break here on KSVPTV.com while they tend to this injured player.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Not a good sign for the Wildcats here. The injured player is number 7, Kyler Reeves. He's being helped off the field by the training staff of the Wildcats. That young man has had a heck of a night already with a pick 6. A couple of tackles for loss. He's had a great evening there. We hope he's okay. The Rockets with a 1st down and 10 at their own 40-yard line. They're lined up in. Trips, it's a direct snap to Vasquez. It's a quarterback run around the right. He's got plenty of room. He's going to pick up 13 yards on that across midfield into Wildcat territory for a 1st down. That was the first time this evening that the Rockets had lined up with 2 backs. They had twins to the left and Castillo solo to the top. And Vasquez ran around the right for 13 yards and a 1st down. 4:17 and the clock's running here in the third quarter. The Rockets trailing by 22 points. Once again, 2 backs bracketing Vasquez. Portas and Lujan to the left, Castillo to the top. Blitz by the Wildcats. Quick out to Castillo. It's caught. He's going to be stopped for a gain there. And he gets out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of 7 yards, 2nd down and 3. Wildcat outside linebacker blitzed, and the ball went over him to Castillo. Castillo used the cushion that the corner was giving him to that side. I believe that corner, that top side, is number 9. Mr. Do-It-All for the Wildcats, Elijah Rivero. Once again, 2 backs. Porras in the slot to the left along with Lujan. There's a handoff to Audiano around the right side. He runs over the cornerback there for a 6-yard gain and a 1st down. Clock running at 3:40 once the sticks are set there. 1st down is signaled. They're moving the chains. Clock's now running at 3:34. Probably not too early for the Rockets to think about picking up their tempo. Once again, 2 backs in the backfield, twins to the left, Castillo to the right. Porras and Audiano in the backfield. Quick slant. It's tipped. Linebacker there, and I believe that was number 2. Zach Diaz for the Wildcats got a hand up. Slant route to Castillo there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Rockets sticking with this 2-back formation. Porras and Audiano in the backfield. Lujan and Thompson, twins to the left. Swing pass to Audiano. He's got one guy to beat, and he does not. Great tackle. I believe that's Joaquin Vasquez on that tackle out there, the outside linebacker. Audiano tackled for a loss of 3 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. That's either number 0, Bustillos, or Vasquez that was on that tackle. That's Bustillos. 2-back set. Vasquez drops back. Going to throw the wheel route. He throws it to the middle of the field. Nobody was there. Castillo was running a deep cross. Porras was running the real route to the corner of the end zone. Neither one of them were open. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 13. 2:17 to go, and Rockets are pretty much in desperation time here. They're going to have to go for it on 4th down and 13. Really shortens your play call list when you got needing to call a play for 4th down and 13. Thompson into the ball game. Porras and Lujan to the top. Going to be a timeout on the field by Goddard. First timeout of the half. 2:17 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rockets trailing by 22 points. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera. Welcome back, football fans. The Rockets are facing a 4th down and 13 against the Lovington Wildcats. Lovington leading this ball game 34-12. Rockets probably looking to get one-on-one coverage, hopefully with Josiah Castillo or Porras. Problem is the Rockets have been facing a cover 2 all night, and the free safety and strong safety have been able to get over the top of both those two outside receivers. Porras and Castillo lined up to the top of the formation along with Thompson. There's the 4-man rush. Vasquez with lots of field. Great route to Castillo, and it's going to be a 25-yard completion for a first down to the Wildcat 12-yard line. Great throw by Vasquez on the run. Throws a seed to Castillo on the out route for a conversion on 4th down there on the Wildcat 12-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Rockets at the 12-yard line. Another good thing was Castillo was able to get out of bounds, preserving another Rocket timeout. 2:10 on the clock. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Rockets hustling to the line. Castillo and Porras to the left side, twins. Ariano to the left of Vasquez. There's a slot route. It's hot. It's down to the 2-yard line. Let's see what the signal is here. It's down to the 2-yard line. Should be a stoppage of play here for a first down. There's a Lovington player down. There is a stoppage in play. A Wildcat player is down on the field. While this player is being tended to, we'll take a short break here on 106.1 La Pintera, KSVPTV.com.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back to action. That was Elijah Rivero helped off the field. It's first down and goal from the 2-yard line. Rockets lined up in the heavy formation there. Shift to the right. It's going to be a quarterback keep by Montoya, and he's going to go in untouched for a touchdown. The Rockets cut into this lead with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. That will make the score 34-18. Let's see if Coach Bolaños decides to go for 2 here. See Kirkland setting his yes, McDaniel setting his tee down. Looks like the Rockets going to be going for 1 here. Snaps back to the holder. Kick is up. And it is no good. 2 minutes to go. The Wildcats have a 12-point lead. With 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, now the Rocket defense is going to need to get a stop here, get the Rocket offense the ball back. We'll be back here with the third quarter action after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company. And I'm John. We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main, and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
Welcome back to the third quarter here in Lovington, New Mexico on the blue turf of Brian Urlacher Field, the Hall of Fame linebacker for the Chicago Bears and Lovington alum. The Rockets with a outstanding drive there, converting a 4th down and 13 on a great pass from Vasquez to Castillo on an out route. Montoya with the quarterback run from 3 yards out. Isaiah Montoya there with the score. McDaniel's teeing the ball up here. Let's see who's back deep. We've seen Reeves and Rivero come off limping. I think Rivero's back out there. There's the pooch kick to the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a 5-yard penalty by the Rockets. McDaniel wants that ball to land somewhere near the numbers. Instead, he kicked the ball directly out of bounds. See what Lovington decides to do. Do they want to have the Rockets re-kick it or take the 5-yard penalty from there and have the ball at the 35-yard line? And the Lovington head coach says we'll take the ball right there. It'll be placed at the left hash on the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter with a 12-point lead. Looks like the running back is Ortiz again now. Rivero in option. It's going to be a quarterback keeper and all kinds of room for Gutierrez up the middle for a 8-yard run. Jaden Gutierrez. Good reading on the zone blocking by this up front offensive line, led by big number 55, Isaac Leyva. Good-looking athlete there for the Wildcats. Wildcats with twins to both sides. Ortiz lined up to the left of Gutierrez. Ortiz now switched to the right side, and it's a handoff now. It's Medville. He's going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. Great job by Payne and Romero to stuff the middle there. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 yards here. Timeout for an injured player. That's Isaac Leyva coming off. He'll be replaced by number 61, Ricardo Rodello. Big 3rd down here for the Rockets. Need to be disciplined here. I think 15 is still the Mendeville. There's an out. It's going to be caught by Rivero for the 1st down. Elijah Rivero pushing the pile. He's across midfield. That's going to be a 10-yard gain for Elijah Rivero, and it's 1st down in Rocket territory on the 49-yard line for the Lovington Wildcats. 1st down and 10. Great ball by Gutierrez there. Elijah Rivero lined up in the slot, ran it out, got past the sticks, then pushed the pile for another 3 yards to get a 1st down. And the Wildcats content here to let the clock run out here. They'll go down. It's going to go to the 4th quarter. We'll take a break here before the start of the 4th quarter on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Welcome back, football fans. The 3 minutes of the in-between periods of the third and fourth quarter is now wound down. There's 12 minutes on the clock. The Lovington Wildcats with possession of the ball. They'll now be moving from the south end zone toward the north. They've got first down and 10 on the Rocket 49-yard line. Jaden Gutierrez leading this Wildcat offense. He has number 15, Jonathan Menville, and there's a toss to Menville around the right side, and he's hitting the backfield, and he runs through one tackle, and he gains 2 yards. Broke the tackle there of Levi Viscara. The down lineman couldn't get him to the ground. He contacted him 2 yards in the backfield, and Menville broke loose for a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Big Isaac Leva returns back into the game. Wildcats doing a great job of using every second of the 25-second play clock. They got twins to both sides. Menville lined up to the left of Gutierrez. There goes Reeves in motion to trips to the left side. It's going to be a quarterback run to the left here. Sorg thought he had a chance there, and Menville goes down. Late penalty flag. Holding on the Wildcats. Definitely saw the hold on number 15, Sorg. Luan for the Rockets is injured on there. He's being walked off the field there by number 3, Levi Viscara, holding a wrist. That's going to move the Wildcats back into their territory on the 40-yard line, bring up a 2nd down and 25. Oh, 20. Let's call it 21. 2nd down and 21 yards here. Like I've said, the long down and distance has not been a problem for the Wildcats this evening. Twins to the right. Reeves motions to trips. There's a slot screen, and it's off the hands of number 3, Alejandro Caime. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 21. That may be the first bad throw that Jaden Gutierrez has had all night. He just threw that behind his slip screen receiver there running across the middle. Good play design. Just Gutierrez didn't put it on him. Guess not good timing on that. Let's see what the Wildcats design here. They got twins to both sides. Rivera and Reeves to the bottom of the formation here to the left. There goes Rivera in motion. Going to be a screen back here to the backside. Great job by the Rocket linebackers. Romero and what? Looks, I think it's Ryan Romero. And number 24, I don't have a number on. Maybe that's Angel Mejia. It's going to be 4th down. That'll bring on Aranda. First time all evening that the Wildcats have lined up in a straight punt formation. Porras is back deep for the Rockets. It is 4th down and 21. 10:38 to go. Low snap. Aranda does a great job, fields it. Spiral punt. Good punt, good Wildcat roll. This ball's going to roll down to the Rocket 5-yard line, and it's going to be down there. Great punt by Aranda. The Rockets will start 1st and 10 from their 5-yard line here with 10:22 to go in the 4th quarter and down by 12 points. Let's see if what the Rocket tempo looks like here with 10:22 to go and down 2 scores. Rockets will need 2 touchdowns to tie this. That was the third stop of the evening for the Rocket defense on the Wildcat offense. Aided there by a big holding call on second down. The Rockets will shift power formation to the left. Delay of game for the Rockets. Another pre-snap penalty. That'll be a 2.5-yard penalty. Well, they marked that ball on the 4, so that takes them down to the 2-yard line. So it'll be second down and 12 to go. That's the second delay of game for the Rockets in this ball game. Once again, well over 100 yards of penalty yardage accepted by the Rockets. The Rockets going heavy left here. All three backs shift to the right. There's a snap. It's going to be a fade pattern. Out to Castillo, and it's incomplete. He was well covered out there. Sure, that's Elijah Rivero out there covering Castillo one-on-one. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up second down and 12 for the Rockets. Rockets in a complete protection package there. Only one receiver route. Defended well by number 9, Elijah Rivero. He goes out again. Cover 2 for the Wildcats. Castillo will be double covered by Alejandro Caime and Rivera. It's going to be a run up the middle, and it barely gets out of the end zone, does Ariano. Loss of 1 on that play. Back to the 1-yard line. It's going to be third down and 13. Third down and 13 here for the Rockets with 4:48 and counting here in the fourth quarter, down 12 runs. Play clock under 15 seconds here. Rockets crucially or desperately need some yardage here to get away from their own end zone. Stacked backfield, and it's a timeout as the play clock is winding down. The Rockets have to use their second timeout of the half. They'll be down to 1 timeout here with 9:18 to go in the fourth quarter, trailing by 12 points to the Lovington Wildcats. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Welcome back, football fans. We're here with 9:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Lovington Wildcats 34, the Goddard Rockets 18. Rockets are deep in their own zone on the 1-yard line in their half of the field with third down and 13 to go. Rockets lined up with twins to both sides. Porras shifts out the trips to the right. Vasquez drops back. Throws a route out, and it's picked off by Rivero. Castillo, or Lujan, excuse me, the intended receiver, and it was picked off by the do-everything Rivero. There's a Rocket player down on the sideline there. I think it's Lujan was not the intended receiver. It's either Castillo or Porras. That's the second interception or third interception by the Lovington Wildcats this evening. The injury is on the far sideline. Nonetheless, it is the Wildcats' ball with 9:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Rocket player is being helped off the field there. Not getting off the field under his own power. I believe that's Jose Porras. He's being assisted to the sideline. It is first down and 10 for the Lovington Wildcats in Rocket territory on the 27-yard line. First and 10 for Jaden Gutierrez and his offensive unit. He drops back there looking for the kill shot here. There's a slot route. Oh, and Rivero is right open up the middle for a gain of 35 yards down to the Rocket 5-yard line. Good play design there. Trips and an option route. Holding on the Wildcats is going to negate that great throw by Gutierrez to Rivero. So instead of first down and goal, it's going to be first down and 20 for the Lovington Wildcats with 8:59 to go here. Great option route there for Elijah Rivero. He lines up as the third receiver in a trips package and options off the two receivers in front of him. And what the Rocket secondary is doing, he broke into the middle wide open. Gutierrez with a good ball, but all for naught. It was holding on the Wildcat interior line. Wildcats come out, twins to both sides. Medville lined up to the right. Gutierrez drops back. It's going to be another hold by the Wildcats there. Well, I think there's a penalty in the holding area. Incomplete pass, though. Gutierrez tried hitting Medville. Oh, it's a defensive hold on the Rockets. Oh, excuse me, illegal use of hands, going to be a 10-yard penalty. That'll take it down to second down. Should be second down. The clock is showing first down. Second down and 10, I believe, but we'll see. Wildcats line up and twins to both sides. Medville to the right side of Gutierrez. Motion. It's going to be a halfback pass, and the guy is wide open. Gutierrez. Ortiz catches the touchdown pass from Justin Allen. The Wildcats show sweep, and it winds up being a halfback pass to a wide open Ortiz for 6 points, and the Wildcats extend their lead from 12 to 18. Aranda is out on the field for the extra point. Rivero moving around like he could receive that snap. Now he's going back. He's going to go down to receive the deep snap here. Snap is good. Aranda's kick is up and good. And that will extend the Wildcat lead to 23 points. Actually, excuse me. It is 23-point lead there for the Lovington Wildcats over the Rockets. Good play call there by the Wildcat offensive coordinator. Got the Rockets playing run there, and then the halfback pass over the top. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Welcome back to football action here in Lovington, New Mexico. We once again want to thank our sponsor, Richland Motors, for the transportation he provides to get the KSVP TV crew up here to Lovington. Aranda lined up for the kick. Aranda, kicking in this direction, has had no problem getting the ball to the end zone for touchbacks. Back deep now for the Rockets is Josiah Castillo, replacing the injured Jose Porras. This kick is contacted. It's picked up at the 5-yard line by Castillo. Fakes in. He's contacted there at the 15-yard line. He's going to be stopped there at the 15. There's going to be a unnecessary block by the Rockets. A Lovington player is down as well. What the Rocket player there doesn't understand is that play is 15 yards away from where the action is being happened, and he's picking off a defensive player, a defenseless player. So that will set the Rockets back and half the distance to the goal, so they should be on the 7.5-yard line. There's a discussion there, so I'm maybe jumping to conclusion here on what the call is. The white hat is stepping away from the conversation, about to give us a signal here. Personal foul against the Rockets. Yep, that'll be a half the distance penalty. So the Rockets, with 8:10 to go here in the fourth quarter, will now begin their drive. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. I think the Rockets are going to receive a little bit of a benefit there. I think that ball was blown dead at the 15-yard line, and half the distance would be down to the 7.5. I guess they thought they blowed it dead at the 20. Vasquez in the shotgun here. Steps back, scrambles out to his right. He's hit from behind, and he's going to be sacked for a 5-yard loss. While he was looking downfield, Mr. Vasquez for the Wildcats with the sack. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 15. Clock running at 7:36 to go. Rockets with twins to the right. Twins to the left. One back to the left. There's an out route here to Lujan. Catch is made. Good open field tackle. Good gain of 8 yards, but a great tackle there by number 27 for the Wildcats, Aiden Nunez. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Rockets here with 7:01 to go. Trailing by 23 points is the Rockets. Rockets looking to get a 1st down here and just extend this drive. No sense of urgency for the Rockets here with down 21. There's a pitch to number 22, 3rd down, and he's a short gain. He picked up 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up a 4th down and 4. Rocket offense staying on the field. Scratch that. The punt unit was running off. They are now running onto the field. Now they're running off. Coach Bolaños choosing to send Vasquez back out. They're going to go for it here at 4th down and 3 to go from their own 17-yard line. Rockets little confusion here lining up, forced to take their final time out of this ball game with 5:43 to go. We'll take a break here on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pintera.
Temperatures are falling, and Fulkerson wants to get you ready for the seasons ahead with the Right Fit membership program. For as little as $15 a month or $199 a year, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready with biannual HVAC maintenance as well as reduced dispatch fees, even in the middle of the night, plus a 15% discount on parts as well as preferred scheduling. Be ready for the seasons ahead. Become a Right Fit member with Fulkerson today. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Roswell and surrounding areas.
All right, welcome back, football fans. Rockets with 4th down and 4 to go here on their own 17-yard line. 5:43 to go. Vasquez drops back. He's going to scramble out. Is he going to make the 20-yard line? The sideline official is running in. It looks like his mark is going to be short. Vasquez appears to be short. The white hat is signaling they're going to bring out a measurement, a crucial measurement for the Rockets here. Could all but ice this ball game for the Lovington Wildcats with 5:35 to go. The Rockets with no timeouts left. Got a few Wildcats in the way here. Cannot see the measurement, so we'll know here in a second by their reaction. It's going to be 1st down, Wildcats. Vasquez was stopped short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 from their 19, from the Rocket 19.5-yard line. The Rockets needed to reach the 20. Did not get there. So it's 1st and 10 for the Lovington Wildcats. Gutierrez goes back out to lead his offensive unit with 5:35 to go. See if the Rockets here get a steady diet of Jonathan Mendeville. It's Josiah Ortiz. Good, tough running there up the middle. Is going to be a short gain of 1. The Rockets with the inability, I'll take that back. It's a run for no gain there. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Gutierrez back to the huddle. Wildcats lining up with twins to the back, single back. I formation is Ortiz. Ball snapped at 7, and it's handed out up the middle. Once again, very short gain there. Wildcats doing a great job. That ball was snapped with 5 seconds to go in the play clock. Clock is winding down to 4:35 now. Third down and 10. Lovington not in any kind of hurry or want to gain this 1st down. They just want to run down these seconds. 17 seconds on the play clock. Gutierrez with twins to both sides. He drops back to pass. They run the wheel route. He's wide open out there. Oh, it's going to be contact early, but no flag. It's going to be an incomplete pass, and the Wildcats will stop the clock with 4:03 here. I thought the Wildcats would just run that. Instead, it's an incomplete pass. Rockets extremely lucky there to not to be the victims of a pass interference there. Looked like the left corner there, or safety, might have been early to contact that wide receiver. Lovington went in a wheel route to the end zone there. That's going to send out Aranda to attempt a 37-yard field goal here. The young man has plenty of leg. .403, snap to Rivero. The kick is up, and it is good. That young man has quite a leg on him. Rivero extends the Wildcat lead to 44-18. We'll be back with the last 4 minutes and 3 seconds of this fourth quarter here with the Wildcats running away with this game. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com, 106.1 La Pantera.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests, and they offer answers and solutions when you need them most. Protect your home, your children, and your pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Let Bob Reed Pest Control and their fully licensed professionals start working for you and your family today. Find them online at bobreedpestcontrol.com or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Welcome back, football fans, to what has become a Lovington Wildcat runaway victory here, or apparent victory, I should say. 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go in this ball game. Mr. Aranda is teeing up the ball with his kickoff team. Josiah Castillo is back deep for the Rockets. The Rockets now trailing by 26 points here with 4:03 to go in the fourth quarter. This Lovington Wildcat team came in with a 1-3 record, and that record was not a very good indicator of how tough this ball team is. There's a line drive kick, and it goes out of bounds. Maybe the very first mistake that the kicker Aranda has made on this evening. He's kicked the ball into the end zone almost every time, and that time he just shanked that ball out of bounds. It should be a 5-yard penalty. See if the Rockets make him kick it over again. They're discussing the option with Coach Bolaños there, and it looks like the Rockets are going to accept a 5-yard penalty and take the ball at the 30-yard line, or it should be the 35, actually. There it is. First down and 10 for the Rockets at the 35, their own 35-yard line. Believe it's Montoya back to quarterback here. No, it's Vasquez with the backwards pass out to Lujan there. Good catch, good gain there of 9 yards on first down. It's the wide receiver screen out there out of Twins. Bring up second down and 2 yards to go with 3:56 to go. Lujan did a good job getting out of bounds to preserve a few seconds there. There's a snap back to Vasquez. He's going to be able to scramble up the middle. He'll have a first down. He'll slide across midfield. They're into Lovington Wildcat territory on the 47-yard line. First down. Cock will stop momentarily while the sticks get set. Scratch that. He started his slide at the 8, so it's first down and 10 at the Wildcat 48-yard line. First and 10, 3:42 and counting to go in this ball game. I imagine Vasquez will have that up the middle scramble maybe the rest of this ball game. There's a fade route out to Castillo. Great job catching that ball over the defender. It's going to be a catch and a first down. Clock stops at 3:25. The Rockets are at the Wildcat 23-yard line, first and 10. And the down marker is set, and the clock starts at 3:25. Well, never mind. Good. That white hat was waving his arm. Rockets in trips to the right. There's a run up the middle. Good run. I don't know if that's Adiano or not. Adiano up the middle for a gain of 18 down to the Wildcat 5-yard line. 3:06 to go. I believe that was Brady Gibbs running that ball, number 12. Brady Gibbs was the back on that play. Yes, he is the back in there in the backfield with Vasquez. 3:48 and counting. Snap back to Vasquez. Fade route to Castillo. He high points that ball. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Good job by Vasquez to catch the ball. Over number 48 out there, or 46, I believe, maybe Colby Nava. That's a touchdown for the Rockets, making the score 44-24. The Rockets will stay out there for the 2-point conversion. I imagine we'll be seeing an onside kick attempt here for the Rockets. Looks like the Wildcats are assembling their hands team here on the sideline. I see Rivero, Reeves, Pacheco all lined up there, and they hadn't been on the return team in the front lines. Here's a snap back to Vasquez. It's a handoff to Gibbs up the middle, and he's into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. It's now 26-44 with 2:34 to go in this ball game. Rockets attempting to make it look reasonable here. Once again, the Rockets with no timeouts left and Lovington with all 3. I doubt the head coach for the Wildcats is going to want to use a timeout at all. Here with a big lead in this ball game. Josiah Bailey had a team really ready for the Rockets this evening, and it showed. While we're waiting for this kickoff, we'll take a short break here on KSVPTV.com.
Make your mark in media sales. Pecos Valley Broadcasting and KSVP TV are now hiring account executives in the Roswell, Carlsbad, and Artesia area. For a list of opportunities and a chance to join our sales team, log on to pvbcradio.com and apply today.
Welcome back to football action here, folks, in Lovington, New Mexico on the blue turf of Brian Urlacher Field. There's 2:34 left in this ball game. The Lovington Wildcats are up by 18 points. The Wildcats have their hands team out there. I see all their top players, Chase Terrell, Kyler Reeves, Rivero, all up on the front line anticipating this onside kick. It's an onside kick middle. It's bouncing, and it hits. And it is recovered by number 14 for the Jaden Gutierrez, the quarterback. He was out there on the hands team, and he recovered that play. Good job by the Rocket kicker, McDaniel, to get that ball to hop over the first line. And just couldn't get that second block of the Rockets, couldn't get a player there to receive that. New quarterback in this ball game is going to be number 18, Justin Allen. He's got the running back Pacheco next to him. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. Going to be stopped for little or no gain. All the Wildcats are interested in right now is running this clock down. 2:23 and counting. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10. Allen in the shotgun here. Pacheco moves to his left, twins to both sides. Motion to trips to the right. McDaniel with the handoff there. Gonna be a tackle of running back. Actually, that's number 23. 23. Fidencio Lujan is the new back for the Wildcats. He's going to be tackled for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down and 13. Good job by the Lovington coach here, probably getting some of his role players some action here in a ball game where he's got a comfortable lead, getting his backup quarterback in, Justin Allen, in for what's probably been, like I stated, the star of the game, Jaden Gutierrez, quarterback for Lovington. Twins to both sides. Allen with a quarterback sweep to the left here. He's going to be pulled down for a loss by number 11 for the Rockets, Jaciel Perez. With 45 seconds here to go in the ball game, the Wildcats are lining up to punt this ball. See if the Lovington coach takes a delay of game here and takes this thing down to single digits before he punts this ball. Back deep for the Rockets. Looks like it might be Isaiah Hunter possibly. Aranda lined up deep. Aranda gets his punt off. It's up the middle there. Hunter lets the ball bounce. He picks it up off the hop, beats one guy, beats two. He's out to the sideline, and that's the ball game. Actually, that returner was Isaiah Hunter. Had a 20-yard return there. That's going to be the ball game. Final is 44-26. The Lovington Wildcats will win this ball game. They will take their record to 2-3, and the Rockets will take their record to 3-2 on the season. This is Coach Villarreal signing off for KSVPTV.com and 106.1 La Pinta. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
That concludes this presentation of sports on La Pantera 106.1 FM and online at KSVPTV.com. Goddard Rocket Football on La Pantera 106.1 FM and online at KSVPTV.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Trans Aero Medevac, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Farmers Country Market, Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, National Furniture Liquidators, Richland Dodge, and Richland GM, Plateau Wireless, Roswell Honda, Wakefield Oil Company, and Tate Branch of Roswell. Thanks for tuning in for this special broadcast. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.